Preparing for your first quality audit. A virtual meeting. Sofia Chen, an experienced quality manager, is advising Paolo Ricci, who is preparing for his first experience leading a department through an external audit.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with me, Sophia. As you know, I have been managing the production department for only 6 months, and this will be my first quality audit. I have read the audit procedures, but I'm still feeling quite nervous.
That's completely normal, Paolo. Everyone feels that way before their first audit. But remember, the auditors aren't coming to catch you out. They have been working with organizations like ours for years, and they understand the challenges we face.
That's reassuring. I have prepared all the documentation they requested, but I'm worried about the questions they might ask my team. Some of our newer operators haven't experienced an audit before.
That's a good concern. In my experience, auditors appreciate honesty. If someone doesn't know the answer, it's better to say, I don't know, but I can find out, than to guess. Remember, our company has been implementing this quality system for 3 years now, and we have addressed most of the major issues already.
What about nonconformities? I have heard that finding 0 nonconformities is almost impossible. How should I react if they identify issues in my department?
First, you're right that finding 0 issues is rare. In fact, if that happens, it usually means the audit hasn't been thorough enough. When they identify a nonconformity, stay calm and focus on understanding it. Don't get defensive. That never helps. Instead, ask clarifying questions if needed.
That makes sense. I have been working on my reaction to criticism. It's not always easy.
I know. Another thing, auditors often use a technique called audit trailing. They'll select a sample, like a specific customer order, and follow it through your entire process. They have found this approach very effective at revealing how things actually work rather than how they're supposed to work on paper.
That's good to know. What about the opening and closing meetings? What should I expect?
In the opening meeting, they'll confirm the audit scope and schedule. Just listen carefully and ask questions if anything is unclear. The closing meeting is more important. They'll summarize their findings, including any nonconformities. Make sure you understand each finding clearly. If something seems incorrect, it's appropriate to provide clarification, but avoid arguing.
Okay. And after the audit?
If they have identified any nonconformities, we'll need to develop corrective actions. This is actually the most valuable part of the process. We have been using audit findings as opportunities for improvement, not just fixing the specific issue, but looking at root causes.
That's a good perspective. I have been thinking of this as just a test we need to pass.
Many people do, but the most successful organizations see audits as valuable feedback. Think of it this way. We're paying these auditors to give us an objective assessment of our system. That's valuable information.
You're right. I have been focusing too much on the stress and not enough on the benefits. One last question. What should I have with me during the audit?
Make sure you have accessed the current procedures for your area, have your key performance indicators and recent data available, and most importantly, be ready to demonstrate how you have been applying the process approach and risk-based thinking in your department.
Thanks, Sophia. I feel much better prepared now. I appreciate your guidance.
You'll do fine. Remember, the audit is just one day, but the improvements it drives can benefit us for years to come.